I'm Allie.
And I'm Jake, and welcome to another episode of EJ Teen Talk. Spooky Stories.
I think you're going insane. Anyways, so y'all seen that video?
No. So today,
Oh, that one's long. Can you stop?
I'm trying to finish my
No eating.
snack. Okay.
Oh, I found Waldo. Now he's looking for me.
So today, me and Allie are going to be reading spooky stories off of Reddit.
The
If-
No Sleep subreddit.
If you don't know what Reddit is, we're going to tell
Neither does
you.
he.
I know, so that's why I said we. Allie, take it away.
You smell like ramen noodles.
I'm sorry.
It's like a.
Tell me what Reddit is.
I honestly don't really know. I just know I can find cool
okay.
stuff on there.
I
so-
think it's by these hobos who lie. I think it's people who tell their spooky stories, and
That's not all what Reddit is.
It's just stories where people go and tell.
Okay.
Show and tell.
not what
Shouting
that
out Reddit for free. They need to sponsor us too.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna pick one. Allie's gonna pick one first, and then I'm gonna pick one.
Oh, I know which one.
I know too.
Oh, I know you're gonna pick that one. Okay, well, I'm gonna search for another.
So me and Allie. I'm sorry, I can't hold it together.
Oh,
today.
we have suspended your account due to suspicious activity.
So,
Anyways.
so me and Allie kind of previewed these stories a little bit.
Tad, I might find an off one off the wall.
Okay, go.
Well, you go first.
I can't use my phone.
Sure you can.
It's the microphone's on there.
Well, I don't know how to find.
Let me say this. Let me.
You can't just. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, you can't just search that. That's not the part of it.
I think it is. Oh,
Oh, here it is.
is it really? So, while we were searching, me and Allie discovered the Bear Man. It's very spooky. Spooky. So,
That's that one.
do
Do you want to tell them the whole premise of the story? It's just this first bullet point right here, okay? Okay, can
actually,
you read
it's
that?
not because there's not a girl who ate berries in the other Bear Man.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the one I read to you. I read him a little bedtime story about the bear man.
So, if this is boring, we'll just fast forward through it. I have a pretty good track record for finding missing people. Me too.
So it's about... You're a horrible storyteller.
No.
It's about a search and rescue officer.
Oh, I'm sorry. A U.S. Forest Service officer who finds missing people. Okay. Glad we're squared. Most of the time, they just wander off their path or slip down a small cliff, and they can't find their way back. How sad. The majority of them have heard the old stay where you are thing, and they don't wander far. But I've had 2 cases where that did not happen. Ooh, spooky.
They wandered off.
Both bother me a lot, and I use them as motivation to search even harder on the missing persons cases I get. The first was a little boy out picking berries. Oh, spooky. He and his sister were together, and both of them went
Avery and
missing.
Katie are not...
Both of them went missing around the same time. Their parents lost sight of them for a few seconds, and both of the kids apparently wandered off. Oh, that sounds like me in the
Keep
woods.
an eye on your kids.
We found the daughter pretty quickly. And, this is where it gets spooky. And when we asked her where the brother was, she said he'd been taken by the bear man. She said he gave her some berries and told her to stay quiet. I like berries.
That does not sound too good.
That he wanted to play with her brother for a while.
I think you're the bear man.
That is the nastiest thing you could have said. The last time she saw her brother, he was riding on the shoulders of the bear man and seemed calm. Of course, our first thought was abduction, but we never found a trace of a human being in that area. Oh, my. Blah, 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 bear man, yas. The other young woman was, she got abducted by the bear man too. The end. Never found the little boy or the girl. The end.
How very good.
Spooky. Yeah, no, you're much better at telling these than I am. I want to see the bear man. I just want to see him.
You are the bear man.
I am not the bear man. I do not abduct small children eating berries in the woods. I do not do that. I promise you that. But I would like to meet him. Maybe I could trap him. Maybe I could be like a mystery detective. Doo-doo-doo. You can throw it. I'm not going to be offended. Okay. This is a little creepy. Thank you.
Okay. Don't ever follow the no front man across the bridge. Oh, this one's long. I need a short one. Short.
It's going to be about shorts. One time I was getting in my shorts and they fell off. Spooky. Hurry.
It's loading.
Why don't we just make up our own spooky stories?
Fine.
I have one.
Tell us.
This is about Jennifer.
Who's Jennifer?
She was the old woman who lived in the house down the street. She got killed by her stove. It caught on fire. Fine. Don't like Jennifer.
13 creepy stories that will scare you the crap out of you. Oh.
Mommy's home. My favorite.
I heard one. A father... Oh, I should not talk like that.
I heard one.
Okay, the first one's called...
Mommy's house.
Mommy's home. I heard one. A father is lying in bed after just waking up. He grabs the baby...
I'm sorry. I thought we stopped this last episode. I'm sorry.
He grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in the office in his office at home. He has his baby on the monitor. Wait. Jesus Christ. And he hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile and hears his wife go to sleep, go to sleep. When suddenly the front door opens up and his wife comes in with groceries.
Spooky!
That was scary.
My turn.
Pick one off the list.
Pretending to be asleep doesn't work. Oh, what's in the basement? Oh, my favorite. Oh, there's a pig man. Here we go. Mommy told me to never go to the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me, "Don't go down there!" That's not actually in the story.
I can't make out what's in the story.
Mama had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mama told me to go into the basement.
What?
Why? She just dragged me out. She gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy...
She told me to never go into the basement again. You're so
She
stupid.
gave me a cookie, sorry. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy or why he had no hands and feet.
Is it the pig man?
This is Pig Man. Boo. All right, Allie.
Your turn.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes. That's a good story. Start reading.
When I was a child, my family moved to a big old 2-floor house.
It's a little long.
No, she's not. With big empty rooms and creaking floorboards.
Creak.
Both my parents worked... I think you should act it out.
I think so too. Oh, okay.
Both of my parents worked, so I was often alone when I came home from school. One early evening when I came home, the house was still dark. I called out, "Mom?" and heard her sing-song voice say, "Yes?" from upstairs. I called her again as I climbed the stairs to see which room she was in, and again got the same "Yes" reply. We were decorating at the time, and I didn't know my way around the maze of rooms, but she was in one of the far ones, right down the hall. I felt uneasy, but I figured that was only natural. So I rushed forward to see my mom, knowing that her presence would calm my fears, as my mother's presence always does. Just as I reached for the handle of the door to let myself into the room, I heard the front door. Just as I reached for the handle of the door to let myself into the room, I heard the front door downstairs open and my mother call, "Sweetie, are you home?" in a cheery voice. I jumped back, startled, and ran down the stairs to her. I don't even know what just happened.
Please continue. I'm done acting out.
I jumped back, startled,
I'm not doing it again.
and ran down the stairs to her. But as I glanced back from the top of the stairs, the door to the room slowly opened a crack. For a brief moment, I saw something strange in there, and I don't know what it was, but it was staring at me.
My turn. Oh, my. Be cautious of car crashes. Oh, how about this isn't a story? That's perfect. This is me. I'm here. I'm shifting the words that you're reading, altering them from whoever this person wrote. I've been here for a while, for as long as you can remember. This is stupid. Let me find another one. I'm going to put spooky stories. Spooky. Why is your phone not working? Thank you. My turn. I said it's my turn.
I said I'm trying to get it to work.
You are so rude to me today. Katie, do you like spooky stories?
2010 terrifying.
I'm shaking. I just want to let y'all know that.
It's my turn to read.
If y'all talking about me, I will hear this later.
No.
Well, you'll hear what we said later. It's not about you. Oh, my.
Oh, shit. What?
Shut up. Miss Avery has sent us something. We are going to check her out.
Don't you love technology, Jake?
No.
Okay.
Oh, the seventh barn. A wealthy farmer had owned a lot of land. That's going to be me, except I don't like farming. And built a new barn on his property. Time his wife had a baby. Oh, every time he built a new barn on his property, every time his wife had a baby. My, she might have 20. He named
We got 20 barns.
He named each barn after each kid, and by the time the story takes place,
Bet one of them's name's Bet.
shut up!
Bet's
They
the
had
barn.
they had 6 kids and were expecting number 7, but the farmer's wife died in childbirth, and so did the unborn baby. Oh, that's very sad.
Oh.
I don't like this story no more. The
Keep
farmer
reading.
the farmer went insane with grief. They say the farmer, in his madness, took an axe one night and led his children out to the barns one by one and murdered them. Oh.
No.
He buried their bodies in the 7th barn. It was in the 7th barn that the farmer hung himself. Eventually, as the story goes, all the barns were tore down and the land was sold off, all except for number 7. Nobody would buy the land because of what had happened there. It was abandoned and soon fell into disrepair. No one ever really sure where the 7th barn was located. If you don't know where it's located, how you not gonna buy it? Stupid.
How you know it
It was
happened there?
definitely in Idaho in 1997. It was definitely in Ohio in 1997. An Ohio teacher claimed that he had found the infamous barn's real
How do you
location.
know that it's not tore down if you can't
I need
find
you to be
it?
quiet. Thank you. The teacher pinpointed the location because barns on neighborhood properties all had nameplates on their doors with the names of the children engraved on them. The teacher and his son set out at night to visit the barn, hoping to capture some paranormal activity on the video. The next morning, the teacher's wife reported her husband and son missing. Oh, my, they killed him. Police found their abandoned car. While searching, they entered the barn and found dead bodies of the teacher and son hanging from the rafters.
Okay.
You know, if these stories were real, that'd be very sad.
But they are.
They are not real. They are most definitely
I
not.
think they're real.
No.
I gotta turn off my phone.
Let's look up spooky pictures. Okay, fine. Spooky.
No, I like spooky pictures.
We'll show them to y'all on the screen. Y'all, this is just
that
gonna
is
be.
not.
We'll just have a very spooky episode this week. So spooky stories, spooky pictures.
Spooky.
Oh my! Miss Avery has sent another story in hot water. Just kidding. I did not say water like that. It's gross. I've been in the shower for hours now, and I've yet to run out of hot water. Because you're illiterate. I can't leave. Something sits on the toilet seat only feet away from me. He's watching me. I peeked through the curtain earlier just to glimpse of him. Ew, in the shower? I wish I hadn't. I had gray skin.
Oh, no.
Only a few patches of long hair. Then thin hair on his head. He had nails that could have been at least a foot long. But there was blood on those nails and pieces of my wife's flesh still hanging off the tips. Oh, my. How did he know it was his wife's flesh? Every once in a while, he'll make a creaky chuckle and clearing of the throat to show he's still there. That's probably the noise he made. I don't want to get out, but the water keeps getting hotter and hotter. Oh, my, he's gonna boil. I started to get blisters. I stand here with the boiling water hitting my back and wonder how much longer I can take this. You want to read this one?
Oh, that man looks really scary.
This is a spooky story about a man in the dream. If you kick that tripod one more time, Miss Avery, I'm on... No! Okay, read.
In January 2006 in New York, the patient of a well-known psychiatrist draws the face of a man that has been repeatedly appearing in her dreams. In more than one occasion, that man given her advice on her private life. The woman swears she has never met the man in her life. The portrait lies forgotten.
Pause. Did you know that is, it can't happen? You have to see everybody that you dream about. You
That's
can't
the
make
thing.
up a face.
A lot of people have seen this man in their
So it's
dream.
creepy because he exists, but no one's ever seen him.
Well, maybe he's just a hermit. Well, no, he wouldn't be a hermit. He'd be a very social man. Anyway, keep going.
The portrait lies forgotten, or maybe he's someone that gets into your dreams.
Okay.
Never thought about that one. The portrait lies forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a few until one day another patient recognizes the face and says that the man has often visited him in his dreams.
Oh.
He also claims he has never seen the man in his waking life. The psychiatrist decides to send the portrait to some of his colleagues that have patients with recurrent dreams. Within a month, 4 patients recognize the man as a frequent present in their own dreams. All the patients refer to him as this.
Sorry, I'm trying to do the bottle flip. I'm sorry, I'm listening. No, stop it!
Refer to him as this man. From January 2006 until now, at least 2,000 people have claimed they have seen this man in their dreams in many cities all over the world. Los Angeles, Berlin, Sao Paulo, Tehran. I think we need to stop this episode right now. I can't take this anymore.
Sorry. Keep reading. I was kidding!
I'm not done!
Well, basically, the ending of the story was...
At the moment, there is no ascertained relation or common trait among the people that have dreamed of seeing this man. Moreover, no living man has ever been recognized as resembling the man of the portrait. By the people who have seen this man in their dreams.
So, basically, the moral of the story is that there's this spooky...
There's not a moral, it's just a story.
Shut up. There's this spooky man that's been appearing in many people's dreams. So if you see this man, pictured on the screen, Miss Katie, thank you, then you should run and never look back. Well, that's all we have for this episode.
is?
Of
Scary picture I just found on Instagram.
Yes, please. Pop it on over. Oh, that's just some onions and some ground beef.
But ground beef.
Meatloaf.
Oh,
I love that. Oh, twins.
Meatloaf.
Wait. Yeah.
So that's all we have for this edition of EJ Teen Talk. It is all this we have this edition.
I was focusing the camera. It was completely different.
Oh, that's all we have for this edition of EJ Teen Talk.
Thank God.
This episode has been crazy and very so we hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. Have fun making it. I'm okay. Talk now.
Thanks for watching.
And come back next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Why could you say that I can talk and then cook over me?